Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so importantly for always tuning in. I really do appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across us, or you are hearing our voice for the first time, we still remain your one and only, ever ready, bringing it to you, as you all know. So, my wonderful family, without not wasting much of your time, today I just want us to do quick.
On application to vacate the order, revoking bail granted Nnamdi Nnamdi Kanu sometime in 2017. Then I know a portion to that revocation of his bail in 2017, a bench warrant was issued. So, however, we promptly filed an application to set aside in 2019. We promptly filed an application to set aside that order revoking his bail in the same 2019. And that application was filed on the first day of May, the first day of April 2019. Served on the prosecution, and they responded, and we also filed our reply on point of law. From that 2019, 1st of April, it was filed, stretched to 2022. We have repeatedly brought that to the attention of my lord, the court that will have this application. Because this application sought in substance to explain to the court what led to the disappearance of Nnamdi Kanu, what happened in his place on 14th of September 2017, how the military invaded his premises, how 28 persons were murdered there in cold blood, how he narrowly escaped being killed. And more so is the fact that these are facts clearly verified on oath by Nnamdi Kanu when he was in Israel. So he stated, because it's evidence of an eyewitness, he was there, he was the victim. So he stated clearly what transpired in his house, how he managed to escape. So, and this evidence and evidence is very compelling for the court to understand also. I give it a serious weight. But unfortunately today, the court delivered the ruling, and we understand that the court said that there was no application that was filed before her except this year. That we waited till 2022 to file application to explain his whereabouts. And we also, that has been addressed, because I understand that may be it's an error which is seriously on the, because the application was filed on 1st of April 2019. So it was filed promptly. And that application is very compelling. If it was given meritorious consideration, I believe that the ruling of today would have been different. Despite the fact that court said we can still come back to him, and also with further information and facts regarding to what happened in his house on September 14, 2017. However, we have gone on appeal. We are now before the Court of Appeal challenging the charge, challenging the return of the 7-count charge out of 15 by the court. So, and we followed it up to ensure the appeal was entered in good time, and also have an application, a motion to hear the appeal speedily. Of course, under the Court of Appeal fact-track direction, the appeal of first session is such which fall within classification of the appeal can be had speedily. And we also followed it up with an application for accelerated hearing, which has been, which court has magnanimously given us 11th of October for hearing. It hasn't happened before. So, and we believe that from the look of things and from the position of things as it stands in this court today, that we'll get justice in Court of Appeal. So obviously, because 3 heads better than 1. So we are trying on our appeal, including the one of the one already filed as part of the ruling delivered today. We are going to also appeal against it too. So, however, and based on the persuasive agreement of Nestle, who is now leading us, she was Ozekhome SAN, the court has stayed proceeding to the court on the matter. So the court will no longer, in general, we should entertain this case again, pending the termination of the matters, or the appeal will file before the Court of Appeal. So we have other serious applications or serious suits before the court, which will, one way or the other, determine the entire proceedings. And we are of the view that when this appeal is heard, appeal also challenging the return of 7-count charge before this court, and when it's heard and determined, most positively, I can assure you that will be the end of the case, and now they can work out. So, as you have heard him in court, he continued to advocate for peaceful conduct and civility, and he continued to advocate. In fact, he was forced to say it out today, because we know that you people most times are being provocated, are being tried to go into certain activities that may probably lead to arrest, but we have to avoid it. because we know what you are passing through today. So our prayers for you is that you go back to your various destinations safely. And while you are traveling, you have to be very careful, because we have a lot of enemies now who are all over the places looking for who to devour. But it will not be your portion. And we are assuring you that we're not resting our oaths. All the lawyers in this case, please let's say, we're not resting to show that Onyendu Mazen Nanakam is out, and he will be out soon. And it's total. Thank you so much for coming. Okabiyama bless you exceedingly, and also grant you safe journey back to your various destinations, and remain blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Help us and pay Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian government. If they did not release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, this election will not, this Nigeria will not contain all of us.
The judge today in Aro frowned at what she called the delay in bringing the application, according to her, 4 years later. But it was perhaps a genuine error of judgment, because that application was filed since 1st of April 2019 and not 4 years later or after. So it was not a new application we argued. We merely argued it in May, which was an application filed since the 1st of April 2019. So based on that erroneous view, upon which she predicated her ruling, we are going to again appeal against that ruling itself. But aside that, the prosecution was saying they were ready to go on with the matter. And we were able to show to the Court of Appeal, to the High Court, Federal High Court here, that we have since appealed against her ruling, her earlier ruling, which struck out 8 out of the 15 counts charged, leaving 7. We have appealed against her ruling, telling the Court of Appeal to set aside the remaining 7 counts and discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu. Because the 7 counts themselves, which were predicated wholly on the 8 counts that were struck out, cannot themselves stand. They have no legs to stand. So that appeal has been duly entered at the Court of Appeal. An appeal number has been given. We have transmitted all the record of proceedings from the Federal High Court here to the Court of Appeal. We have even filed not just a motion for accelerated hearing, we have also filed a brief of argument to show that we are serious in prosecuting this appeal, to show that when it succeeds, Kanu will have no business in any trial here. The prosecution, as usual, opposed it, that we were trying to delay. Then I pointed out to the court, how can we be talking about delay? You have amended 6 times. You were trying to do a 7th amendment in May this year, which I truncated. We served you since 19th of May, application for stay of proceedings in this court. You only on Friday, today is 28th, on Friday 24th, only on Friday 24th, you decided to reply. So what they have always done is to ambush us. It usually a day before the hearing, that's when they will file their response, so as to truncate the procedures. Then they will turn around, ironically, to say they want to go on the matter. The prosecution has never been ready with this case. They have no case against Nnamdi Kanu. They know that the remaining 8 counts are watery and have no grounds to stand upon, because they are afraid of that imminent Waterloo. They have always been delaying these proceedings. So the court has therefore agreed with us that there was a need for the Court of Appeal, going by order 5 or 10 of the Court of Appeal rules, which says that once an appeal has been entered, the lower court ceases to have jurisdiction, and there is a need for the Court of Appeal to look at the matter before she will know what next to do. So she has adjourned today's proceedings to 14th of November 2022 for mention only.
Okay, what do you have to say to the teeming followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Is there light at the end of the tunnel?
What I want to tell them is that after the thunder and storm, there will be peace and tranquility.
And it's going to be soonest.
And it's going to be soonest by the grace of God. The reason is that if God be for us, Romans 8:31, who can be against us? The reason is because Lamentations 3:37 tells us, who is it that speaketh and it cometh to pass? If God has not commanded it. This case has been taken over by the Lord, the same God that delivered the Israelites from the land of Pharaoh's Egypt. The same God has taken over these procedures. The same God of Paul and Cyrus, the same God of Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, the same God of Lazarus. That same God has taken over the entire of these procedures.
Okay.
And you continue to see one miracle after another, as we have been seeing in this case. Nnamdi Kanu, that he will go. Yes. The question is, who day? That is just all. When? That is just the question. Not whether he will. Oh, surely he will live. He will go. He will be a free man, free as a air. It is just that God's time is the best.
Thank you so much.
So, my quality people, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like this video, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Subscription is free. Please smash on that subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, from here, I said bye.